Henson with the screen. Outside Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Redick. Over McCollum. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Brogdon inside the line. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And you can't end the period any better than that.
Yeah, I agree. Shot clock doing his thing. He times it out perfectly.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one. The Hawks trail by 6. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Chris Paul is out there with McCollum. Then there's Udo. Then there's Lance Thomas. And it's Chandler in at the center, locking down the middle.
The Atlanta Hawks, a defensive powerhouse, top 7 for the last 3 seasons. Give the coaching staff a lot of credit. The roster may change, but they remain a disciplined group.
And you hear the coach Mike Budenholzer dedicates about 90% of his practice time to defense.
Yeah, a lot of ask of these players athletically, especially on the defensive end. He preaches that they have to cover a lot of ground with that scrambling, trapping style of defense.
And he makes that one. Udo's got his first points of the night. Brogdon against Paul. Brogdon kicks to Gibson. It's Redick on the wing. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Redick's got his second bucket tonight.
Whenever Redick skies up for a three-pointer, you just think it's going in. He is as efficient as they come.
Paul kicks to Chandler. Jefferson passing to Brogdon. Outside for Redick. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Paul outside. Yep, it counts. Paul's got 11 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Shumpert is checked in for J.J. Redick. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Brogdon with it. He's got 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gibson the screen. The offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Tries yet again. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gibson.
That's the kind of energy Gibson gives you, destroying opponents on the glass. Tough to box this guy out.
It's Chandler high post. Working on Gibson. Paul kicks to Udo. And Jefferson sends it back. And they get it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Brogdon. Gibson the screen. Brogdon kicks to Anthony. Over Udo. Up again. It's good on the putback. 10 points for him.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. They set the pick. Thomas, a screen on Brogdon. Outside Thomas. That one doesn't go. Shumpert with some nice D. Brogdon kicks to Shumpert. Back to Brogdon. On the wing, Shumpert. Gibson with it. You don't want him. For the tie. And Taj Gibson again. Gibson's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Taj is a high percentage mid-range shooter. Has such a nice stroke from there.
Paul left side. And Thomas has it in the corner. Thomas with another miss. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to the Magic. Ball again, it's Brogdon. He dishes it to Shumpert. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. McCollum kicks to Chandler. Back to McCollum. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. McCollum's got 10.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Anthony with the screen on Paul. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Man, Mike Budenholzer this summer in a rare move, stepping down from his role as head of basketball operation, content to just coach the Hawks. He didn't want both jobs.
McCollum outside. Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. The pass to Udo. Paul with the 3. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here is Anthony. 13 points in the game. Gibson with the screen on Paul. Left side, Shumpert for the lead. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And to his credit, in his time running the Hawks, Mike Budenholzer has helped establish them as a consistent playoff competitor in the Eastern Conference.
Even as they've lost some veterans and look to go younger, they remain competitive, a hallmark of a good organization. The pieces may shift, but the culture remains the same.
Platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. John Henson's checked in for Jefferson. Leaf comes in for Taj Gibson. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Anthony. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Brogdon. Dishes it to Moore. Picked by Zeller. Moore passes to Zeller. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Jack. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. To the right side. Here's Leaf. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
Here's Ntilikina. Six to shoot. Picked by Zeller. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Knocks down the 3 ball. Moore's got 5.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Henson the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The feed to Moore. Picked by Zeller. And Moore kicks to Zeller. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. He feeds it to Shumpert. And he gets the bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Zeller, a screen on Jack. Kicks it to Decker. Feeds it to Zeller. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Henson sets a screen for Jack. And Henson with the bucket on the assist from Jack. Henson's got his second bucket of the night.
They were so much better in the first half defensively, fighting over screens, quick rotation. We're seeing none of that right now.
Here's Zeller. That misses off the backboard. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Shumpert dishes to Jack. Hawks making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Andamon Shumpert, known on this team for his boisterous personality, and he makes a statement with his hair too, doesn't he, Steve?
Yeah, sometimes the high top fade, some other hairstyles, I'm not sure what we can really call them. Kevin, do you want to try out some of those looks?
No, thanks, Smitty. Now here is Jack. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Henson with the screen.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Moore outside. Here's Diallo. 6 to shoot. Ntilikina lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
Outside Jack. Outside for Redick. And that one comes up a bit short. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Ntilikina. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Frank Ntilikina out of France, played pro ball in Germany, and a lot of fans in the U.S. might not be as familiar with him, but for NBA execs and scouts, that's their job. Ntilikina has a game worthy of their attention.
Atlanta making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. With the shot, Atlanta gets it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game. Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And And the dunk by Zeller.
I tell you, Ntilikina does not have any problem breaking down the defense, especially in that pick and roll where he's able to thread that pocket pass brilliantly.
And Redick kicks to Anthony. Over Decker. Anthony's shot is off. In a draft stocked with point guards, Ntilikina's court vision, Greg, might be the best of them all.
I mean, he's a true, pure point guard. At the same time, a good shooter. The length to defend wings, so that versatility makes him one of the more valuable prospects.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Henson with the screen. Now Jack. Back to Redick. Jack's up a three. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Hawks lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Here's Ntilikina. On the court for Atlanta. Anthony out there with Leaf. Then there's Al Jefferson. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Jack in at the point. Moore outside. Chandler is screen. Moore passes to Decker. The Hawks leading by 3. Jack with it. Pass to Leaf. The 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Diallo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Milwaukee.
And a late reaction by the defense makes that one a no contest.
You know, he got out before people could turn their heads, and he's already gone with no hesitation.
Back to Jefferson. Chandler with the steal. And here's the break. Chandler with the screen on Redick. Moore against Redick. Lock at 6. Decker dishes to Chandler. Passes it to Diallo. Ntilikina. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And Jack kicks to Anthony. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He just can't get it cranked up from beyond the arc. No threes in this half after just hitting 1 in the first.
To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Screen by Jefferson. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Anthony. And 12 points for J.J. Redick.
Sending shockwaves now. That's his 3rd triple of this half. 4th of the game.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And J.J. Redick with the prototype when it comes to his release point on that jump shot. So quick off the catch. Always has his feet set and squared and ready to deliver that dagger.
Group substitution here for Milwaukee. Udo's checked in for Diallo. Thomas comes in for Decker. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Ejuan Moore. And Paul's subbed in for Ntilikina. Atlanta also making some changes here. Taj Gibson's checked in for Jefferson. Jerebko comes in for Leaf. And it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson in for Carmelo Anthony. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Redick with the bucket. Hey, Greg, with Redick, that great shooting form he has is one of the reasons his game has aged so well.
And a lot of people wondered if Redick would be able to last in the NBA when he was drafted. Might have one of the longest careers of that draft class. Just keeps producing at any age.
The Hawks trail by 3. Jack up on top. He is guarded by McCollum. McCollum against Jack. Nice move. And again, it's J.J. Redick. Redick's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Chandler is screen. Paul kicks to McCollum. Redick with a double team. Back to Paul. Over Jack. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And here is Paul. Over Jack. Paul missing again.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's Hollis-Jefferson. And the rejection by Udo. Paul with the ball. Now Jack defending. Now here's Paul. Thomas is screen on Jack. McCollum right side. And the shot goes down. And the Bucks lead by 3.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Here's your Jerebko. Outside Jack. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Hollis-Jefferson, good.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
Now Paul. Chandler is screen. And a wide open look for McCollum. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Jack against McCollum. In the corner, Hollis-Jefferson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Puts up a 3. And C.J. McCollum again. And now a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
No hesitation from Chris Paul, getting the basketball to the open man quickly.
Atlanta calls timeout. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And the Bucks with some changes. Cody Zeller's checked in for Chandler. And it's Ellis in for Paul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Henson's checked in for Gibson. Anthony comes in for Hollis-Jefferson. Amon Shumpert's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Henson the pass to Anthony. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, I mean, just wants to make sure everybody's on the same page here going forward.
You know, sometimes the best way to approach it, let your guys know what they're doing well and give them 1 or 2 things that they could have done better.
Ntilikina, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. Milwaukee leading by 5. McCollum outside. Picked by Zeller. McCollum kicks to Udo. At the elbow, Zeller. Kicks it out to McCollum. That's down the hatch. Notch 1 more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
How about the quarter he's having? Tremendous execution on the offensive end, helping to further fuel this lead.
Here's Brogdon. And there's the foul. It'll go on Udo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Milwaukee on D. 7-point differential. 6 to shoot. From deep. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Picked by Zeller. Udo kicks to McCollum. The dish to Zeller. Taken away by Anthony. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Thomas against Anthony. Tipped away.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
And there's the pass to McCollum. Lock at 6. Here's Ntilikina. He's guarded by Brogdon. The 3 from McCollum. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That is his 1st foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brogdon kicks to Anthony. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 20 points for Carmelo Anthony.
There it is. Just lined it up and knocked it down. His first 3 of the half, 2nd of the game.
Here's the screen. A 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. The Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Pass to Brogdon. He kicks it to Urebko. Here's Shumpert. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 2-point Bucks lead.
That's a big bucket by Shump, a seasoned vet who stays ready when called upon.
And it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Chris Paul's doing. David.
The guys, I was able to catch up with the Bucks head athletic trainer. He said he turned his ankle, and it is definitely starting to swell up. A really discouraging development for this team at such an early point in the season. We'll see how they respond, Kevin.
Thanks for checking in, DA. Injuries are always tough to deal with, but they're just a fact of life in the NBA.
And he'll have a lot of support as he goes through the recovery process. They want him back as soon as possible.
And we know how much better they'll be as a team when he's out of those street clothes and back in uniform.
McCollum outside. He dishes it to Thomas. Got a piece of it. Lets it go. Gets to the corner and buries it. And now a 6-point Bucks lead. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Milwaukee. Ball comes in for Ntilikina. And then for Atlanta, Leaf checked in for Henson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Shumpert. Brogdon kicks to Anthony. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight. Chandler with a screen for Paul. It's McCollum on the wing. That one goes in. McCollum's got 25 points in the game.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Back to Redick. Pass to Leaf. Brogdon with it. This is to Urepko. Nails it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Thomas is screen on Brogdon. A 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
And it's still within reach.
Maybe, but they are hanging on by a thread. They need to make good on every possession.
Brogdon kicks to Redick. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Thomas to tie it up. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
And the defense can only do so much when Anthony is locked in. There's nothing you can do to stop that guy.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Chandler is screen. Paul with the ball. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed.